Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA Cardano. So here we are following currently the downside scenario. We are retracing a little bit to the upside. No news here really. I think we are actually retracing into the area that we talked about in the previous video. We talked about that to the downside here. A wave 3 was possibly complete, as we could count 5 waves that we will likely now see a retracement in a wave 4. Again, always for a wave 4, the ideal retracement is the 38.2% fib level, 44 cents. The minimum was already reached here at 23.6% fib level at 43.4. And now here we have reached the 44 cent level, 38.2% fib level. It could even stretch all the way up to the 50% fib level, which is the 44.4 cent level. But any move higher than that, I would not consider this anymore a wave 4. We would then need to tweak the higher level wave count. So another scenario that might be likely, should we retrace more than that 44.4 cent level, is that I would need to change here the higher level count a little bit. But what is absolutely possible is that we see all of this as just a triangle, so that the triangle didn't finish here at 52.7, but we actually have another triangle going on. So I would need to, for that, I would need to change the higher level wave count here. But again, that is one that I definitely think is one to look out for, should we now retrace more than 44.4 cents, because if this is the gray wave count, where we say we finished a triangle here at the peak at 46.3 cents. And what is happening here, the move down was not a white wave 3. It was actually a wave 1, 5 wave move, wave 1 impulse. And this is actually a wave 2. And if this is a wave 2, it can obviously retrace more than the 50% fib level. Indeed, it could go all the way up to the 61.8 or even the 78.6 at 45.5 cents. So this is a scenario I would only really bring on the chart if we retrace more than the 44.4 cent level and hold it. A wick above that doesn't really count. And then I would look at just a slightly different scenario, but it wouldn't change the higher level trend or anything. Yeah, the focus would still be on the downside, and it would purely mean that this was not a 3-4, but just a 1-2. And we really only started then the 5 wave impulse down at after the end of the wave E, which was then here, yeah, at around 46.4 cents, which means that all these 1-2 setups about which I already talked, and I talked about these 1-2 setups that we have on the chart here, they get unrealistic at some point. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, yeah, that's it. But with all these 1-2 setups on the chart, at some point it gets unrealistic. And we then just have to say that at some point it might be more likely that something else is going on, especially if we then sort of make that 44.4 cent level step and break above it, which again would not be bullish. It would just mean we are in an alternative bearish pattern. So for me, the view remains that we're not bullish here, at least not yet. Don't get me wrong, I do own ADA. I like ADA. I think they've got a good approach, but again, this is TA, not fundamentals. And the chart currently just doesn't allow me to do a more bullish interpretation. Of course, bullish scenarios are possible, but there is currently nothing that would suggest that this is actually playing out. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.